The Incident Time Report, also known as an OF-288, is an official form used to record and authorize all hours worked for wildland fires, prescribed burns, fuels treatments, or all hazard incidents. This module will provide guidance on filling out an OF-288, in addition to highlighting areas where errors may occur and potentially cause delays in processing. When employees are supporting an incident, they are required to complete either a crew time report, also called a CTR, or an OF-288 for all hours worked on an incident. The signed CTR provides the information to complete the OF-288, which may be generated electronically or by hand, depending on circumstances. Let's walk through the steps when completing an OF-288. Block 1, Hired At Information, and Block 2, Employee Common Identifier, can remain blank for federal and state employees. However, this information should be completed for casual employees, also referred to as ADs, using information from their hiring paperwork. In Block 3, Type of Employment, check the appropriate box to indicate whether the individual is a casual, federal, or other, which may include state employees or cooperators. In Block 4, Hiring Unit Name, all employees should list their hiring or home unit information. Enter the name, hiring unit phone number, and fax number in Blocks 5 through 7. The information in Blocks 8 through 12 is derived from the information on the resource order provided by dispatch. Once Blocks 8 through 12 are completed in Column A, the Same As checkbox in Columns B through D may be checked, if applicable. If an employee is assigned to more than one incident, a new column with the additional incident information must be completed. Ensure that Block 10 in each column has the correct fire code associated with the incident. Block 13, AD Class, and Block 14, AD Rate, are completed for casual employees. This information can be found on the Single Resource Casual Hire Information form. Block 15, Home Hiring Unit Accounting Code, varies based on agency and is provided by the employee's hiring or home unit. The information from the signed CTR will be used to fill in the month, day, start time, stop time, and hours worked columns. There are some circumstances that require special attention when noting hours, such as travel time, hazard pay, guarantee hours, continuation of pay, or days off. Time spent traveling to or from an incident should be noted with a T in the hours column. When personnel are exposed to a specific hazardous duty situation, written documentation is required in the remarks section of the CTR. Hazard duty pay should be noted with an H or an E in the hours column. When compensable time in a calendar day totals less than 8 hours, note Guarantee in the Start-Stop columns and leave the hours column blank. Guarantee hours do not apply to the first and last day of the assignment. To assist in mitigating fatigue, days off may be allowed during and after assignments. When posting time, day off should be noted in the Start-Stop columns, leaving the hours column blank. Block 16, Total Hours, and Block 17, Total Hours, all columns, can be left blank, but will be populated if OF-288s are generated electronically. Block 18, Commissary and Travel, may be utilized for commissary deductions or travel reimbursements, per agency guidance. Block 19, Remarks, can be used to explain any unusual or unique circumstances, such as an injury. The final step in completing an OF-288 is to audit the form before it is signed. The OF-288 should be reviewed for accuracy using CTRs and other documents as reference. If there is a discrepancy, consult either the employee or the employee's incident supervisor for clarification. After the OF-288 is audited and finalized, it should then be signed by both the employee and the authorizing official. Once the OF-288 is signed, employees are provided the original and the incident retains a copy. For casual employees, reference agency-specific guidance for further processing. The OF288 is a relatively simple form to use for incident timekeeping and payroll processing. Paying attention to details, such as those outlined in this module, will ensure that incident payroll is processed accurately and without delays.